Most people sit back and they war game it forever. Everyone with these dreams of what they're gonna do. All the talk, the gander, with no fucking action. Saying they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that. When do you start to do it, is my question.
And we lose track of those long-term goals. And you look up in 6 weeks, or in 6 months, or in 6 years, and you've made no progress. None. You never moved. And at some point, you think to yourself, maybe I can't. And so you give up. You let it fade. And you settle.
What's up everyone? So today I want to talk about injuries. So in short terms, what is injuries? Injuries is a damage happened to either the bones or the connective tissues. So how do we prevent those injuries? Alright, the injuries come to the connective tissues, as we said, tendons, ligaments, and cartilage, example the meniscus, right? And muscles, sorry, I forgot to mention the muscles, right? And the bones if there is fracture or something like that. So the injuries comes from outside and like from outside, like I mean the outer factor and the inner. So from outside it's like, for example, the trauma, if there is a trauma to the muscle or a joint, so it occurs inflammation or it occurs maybe meniscus tear or a torn ligament, whatever. So yeah, and inner injury, like the injuries that can be happen due to overtraining, for example, due to incorrect movement, right? Due to weakness of the muscle. There's a lot of causes. We will be talking about in more videos, detailed, right? So, how to prevent those injuries? So, number one, to adjust the intensity of the workout, like to know your abilities. If you're not capable of doing, for example, handstand push-ups, and you just wanna go for it, there for sure there's something wrong will happen. All right. So to adjust the intensity and the volume, of course, you're not going like you're training for 1 hour and boom, you're training for 3 hours, 1/7. Like it won't work. Like something wrong gonna happen. All right. You will fatigue everything, and the central nervous system, especially, you get fatigued. Yeah, so you have to take things step by step, right? And be consistent with your work. Like you don't want to train like today. You have 7 days in a week, right? So you don't want to train 2 or 3 days very intensively and just like forgot about the other 4 or 3 days and move on to the next week. That's not gonna develop you, all right? When you're doing, like, for example, if you did like 20 minutes every day, it's better than doing like 2 or 3 hours like 2 times a week, or yeah, that's not enough for you, okay? And it's not gonna develop you. It's not gonna make you progress in whatever you want to, right? So you have to be consistent. So you have to be taking it step by step. It's just the work that you put in over time, and bit by bit. Okay, so yeah. We talked about the intensity and the volume. Second thing we need to talk about is to know how to recover from the training. Alright, so you need to know when to start training like intensive periods and then you just rest from it. Not rest at all, like cutting training, no, but you decrease the intensity, for example, decrease the volume, alright? Decrease the frequency of training. So yeah, that's what's calling like progress. Some are doing it wrong, alright? They are like intensively working and like intensively increasing everything, like the intensity, the volume, everything, and for a long time of periods, like weeks, maybe months. So that's totally wrong, right? So yeah, taking enough rest, that includes sleep. You need to sleep, you need to take enough time at sleeping. So the adult take from 6 to 9 hours of sleeping. I think that's good for your body. That's the best thing, okay? Because you recover while sleeping, you recover while like your body grows. Everything, the strength, the muscles, everything while sleeping at your recovery time. So it's very important. You know, you need also to know about the deloading phase. And yeah, how to recover your body right, massage, everything about recovery. Like you need to take equivalent, like enough protein per day. That's help you to lack of mobility, guys. So I see around me like a lot of shitty things like someone's doing like a handstand push-ups and he's taking like shit like banana and he's completing doing it on a wall or whatever and he's completing doing it you have and then he's injuring himself and then he's asking like why why I've injured myself. So yeah, lack of mobility. Work on your mobility, have a good posture, alright? So when you're doing hard skills like the handstand push-ups, for example, you need to be in a straight line, solid position. So you're going up and down, like your shoulder joint doesn't get injured. Alright? One of the important things that's an important factor in getting injured is warming up. Proper warm up, right? Not just going for. I see a lot of people like who's coming like who's doing a circle in hands and like moving their joints and moving their neck like that. All right, that's okay. That's okay. All right, and then they're going like they're working out. Is that all? Like 2 minutes of warming up and then going and lifting. That's probably gonna cause you to get injured, or that puts a high risk on you to get injured easily. So the key factor here is to warm up properly. How? There is a lot of ways you can warm up, like everyone got his own way of warming up. There's even warm-up routines. So for example, you can warm up by skipping the rope, right? Like 5-10 minutes, it depends on the weather, like when you start sweating or like when you feel your everything, your like the blood are pumping in your body, okay? And you feel like your joints are mobile, like flexible, you feel they're moving easily, then you know that you're warmed up, okay? The second phase in warming up is preparation, right? So you can't just go for example, you are doing a bench press, you can't just put your weight, like for example you're doing 30 kilograms overall, like to be 80 kilograms, and you're going and need to prepare for that. At first we'll go step by step, as we said. Start by the bar empty, and then you start increase little by little, so until you reach your maximum weight, or the weight that you want to start with. Because I see a lot of people, they just do a warm-up and like some stretching, and that's okay, that's good, but they're starting before preparing. So they have to do the preparation phase first before they start the exercises, especially if they're training on strength, because in strength we use a lot of weight. So yeah, I haven't mentioned everything, as I said, because I'll be doing more videos about that. It's an open topic. There is a specialty in that, it's called sport medicine, so you can't combine everything in one video or even several videos, okay, but we're just trying to give a quick tips, okay. We talked about warming up, knowing our abilities, all right, making sure we're taking enough time or recovery time, okay. One thing that I want to talk about, it's very important thing in my opinion, and it's the last thing we'll be talking about, is listen to your body, right? So sometimes you feel like I'm very fatigued today, like I'm tired. You have been like working out, for example, like 6 or 5 times a week, and this workouts was very intensive, and it's time to get some rest. So listen to your body, like don't think like no pain no gain, so I have to push myself above my limits to get no. As I said, the recovery phase is very important, because we grow and we are at better performance when we are taking quite enough recovery. So we have to listen to our bodies, and when you feel tired, you have to take rest. As I said, it can be recovery rest. It's called active recovery. So yeah, listen to your body. Don't overstress yourself. Don't overthink about it. Trust in the process. You have to know it will come. So don't stress yourself by I have to work up more than that, right? Because at the end you will end up by hurting yourself. So don't overdo it, right? Focus on your goals. Don't overdo it. Don't try to injure yourself by not giving yourself enough recovery time, right? Train smart. That was what was meant for training smart, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, guys, to warm up. I can do some foam rolling. Don't do it too much, guys.